With the latest balance patch, we now have a quickness and alacrity spec for each class. But of course, they are not equal. Some provide quickness very easy, some have better radius, some need a lot of boon duration, and so on. This is my tier list based on how good or bad they feel to play as a boon support, either DPS or heal. Feedback is always welcomed in the comment section below. I think 4 tiers should be enough for this review, so let's start in alphabetical order with Elementalist, specifically Catalyst. The quickness was adjusted in this patch so that it is always provided by any elemental sphere, compared to being available only in Lightning. So this means in addition to the quickness, you will also get some nice buffs with the exception of stability. But you are a pretty good boon support with decent DPS. That is, until you get an invulnerability phase and you cannot generate any more energy to drop spheres for quickness, which drops the rating to solid. Next is Engineer with Scrapper. This one also had a rework to how it provides quickness, but they stopped halfway by not including world combos to the quickness generation. So I played the old version a lot and was really comfortable with it. The quickness generation was easy to accomplish and the function gyro could be used when needed. It wasn't the best quickness boon support, but it did the job alright and had very good damage. Now it feels like a downgrade, as you need to choose the abilities based on combo blast and finishers. For example, Hammer 3 that can get you killed in some situations and losing some of the choice that you had. So the rating for this spec is now decent, but it is very close to solid in my opinion. Moving on to the next class, Guardian with Firebrand. Looking back at the previous 2 balance patches, we can see ArenaNet started the rework to boon supports with Firebrand when they changed the pages and mantras to a clunkier version. I think the spec is still very good with nice damage and all the necessary defensive buffs, but this took 2 balance patches to bring it in line. So with this taken into consideration, I think at the moment Firebrand is the best quickness provider either with heal or DPS versions. Mesmer with Chrono is next, and this one also had a rework to how it provides quickness, which in my opinion is an improvement and I enjoy using it more than before because it feels easier to provide quickness. I even changed some of the diviner pieces to Berzerker to increase my DPS a bit. You can also provide stability and ages and have decent CC when needed. So with all of that said, I think Mesmer is a solid quickness provider. Time for Necromancer with Harbinger, which did not have any changes in this round, but it remained a good quickness support, as you can kind of do your thing and generate a lot of quickness, and also have some nice boon and CC support available. I think the way quickness is provided by Harbinger is a good design of a quickness support, so I will put it in the solid category. Oh, we have got to Ranger, which was changed drastically and quickness support was added to Untamed. This changed the spec a lot and all the previous builds were deleted, which also included the Alac support, which was okay, and I saw it pretty often in pack groups. Now, things changed for the worst as the quickness generation feels weird and bad to get around, at least for me. I tried it in the training area to see if I can keep up 100% uptime, but the way you need to switch weapons, then get out of Unleashed, then back in, then use the ambush feels really bad to play and I did not touch the spec since then. I have also not seen anyone try the build in a pack group since it was released around 2 weeks ago, so this for me is an unusable quickness support. Moving on to Revenant now, with Herald as our quickness support. This one is better than Untamed as it is still usable, but it feels like a downgrade from the previous patch, and I know this will be addressed in July, same as Untamed, but until then I will leave this one in solid. And when the patch drops, it should get back to best tier as it will be able to keep up lots of boons, have viable options for both heal and DPS, and the playstyle will be improved. We now move to another class that did not have any quickness support in the past, but it was added with this round. And of course we are talking about Thief with Deadeye. This one hit the mark quite good for Thief as I have already seen lots of people try out this support spec. The implementation was good. Of course it will be nerfed a bit in the next patch as the damage is insane. I have tried this build myself and I am close to the top of the DPS table with a support spec, and I am just a beginner with it, but even after the DPS nerf it should still be very good. so I will put Deadeye in the solid category because of how easy it is to play and keep up quickness, but not the best because you do not have stability. And finally Warrior, with the special Berzerker that has received more updates in the last balance patches than anyone would have liked. I think we are slowly getting somewhere as the idea was good, but the way it was implemented with the internal cooldown for the generation being so long, it made it useless. I think if we go to 2.5 to 3 seconds internal cooldown, or maybe 2 seconds so there is no need for burn duration gear, it will be higher in the list. But until that happens, for me it will be a decent quickness provider, because I was able to keep up 100% uptime but with a lot of burn duration. And that pretty much covers all the supports. What do you think about this tier list? Would you make any changes? If you want to see more content like this, please let me know in the comment section below, and if you enjoyed the video, please click the like and subscribe buttons.